Honestly, I have always been a big fan of that game since the first time I played it. I still remember the excitement I felt from Don't Starve Together. The world was so unique it gave me a real breath of fresh air. That's why I'm really sad about what's happening with the project now. It feels like the developers have stayed far from the original vision. The game is slowly becoming more casual, more senseless, and it's losing that special atmosphere it once had, especially if we talk about horror part. And firstly, I want to talk what game was about originally and why I really don't appreciate the modern changes. Even with its simple gameplay and minimal graphics, no real 3D space, no freedom to build whatever you want, this game still feels like nothing else out there. Everything in its world works according to the strange twisted logic of its own. And for a new player, it's a long, painful journey just to understand how that world functions. And honestly, it's the main reason why I like this game so much. For example, you chop down too many trees. Congratulations, you have just summoned a tree guard and he's about to beat the absolute hell out of you. Eat raw green mushrooms, pain, sanity down, stats down, regret up. But if you cook them, suddenly they heal your mind. Yeah, welcome to Don't Starve. But don't try it with red mushroom. Or open a cave entrance not far from your base. How often have I seen new players make this mistake? One that allows bats to fly to you every night, which are not easy to hit. Given that one problem often overlaps with another. For example, a pack of hounds dogs may come to you, you may be starving, have problems with schizophrenia, or rain of frogs. So even one critical error can completely destroy your survival and you must to start again in new world. Or you can roll back or choose endless survival mode, but it's for pussies. Remember it. There is a huge number of cooking recipes, wild bosses, and countless ways to deal with every problem the game throws at you. You could feel the original thinking behind it. That's what made the game stick with me. That weird brilliance. It showed that even with a limited toolkit, you can still create something truly unforgettable. And the horror aspect, the sketchy hand-drawn art style, the schizophrenia, the madness around here, it's absolutely stunning. It pulls you in right away. Sure, not everyone is fan of that style, but honestly, I think most players would agree there is something about it. But imagine my surprise when, after a long break, I came back and heard they had introduced a perk system for every character. And honestly, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. How could they just walk away from their original philosophy like that? There are so many other ways they could have added depth to the game. New biomes, mental states, monsters, resources, bosses, a lot of things. But no, instead they double down on dumb seasonal events that frankly don't offer anything meaningful for me at least. If anything, they completely ruin the horror atmosphere and break the immersion that made the game feel so special in the first place. Cause let's be real, it's hard to take the world seriously when giant, unexplained, and worst of all, unkillable creatures are just casually walking around, offer you some trade. I don't know, it's ridiculous. For me, the game would have been way better without them. This kind of betrayal of the game original concept either points to some deeper problems with the team, or maybe just plain creative burnout, or maybe it's just the easy path, a shortcut to attract more casual audience. And honestly, that breaks my heart. And don't get me wrong, the gameplay itself is still great. Really, it holds up, but the atmosphere, something else. And I have been feeling it for a while now. And no, it's not just that I got used to the world. That happens with a lot of games, I'd be fine with that. But here, it's something else. It's like the constant stream of meaningless events and weird updates has slowly chipped away at the heart of what made the game feel mysterious. And the new skill trees? They change everything. Sure, it's easy to say, well, just don't use them. But what the thing, even if you ignore them, you still know that they are there. Your brain know it, and it's broke atmosphere. It's changed how you experience the world. Anyway, what used to feel like a strange and dangerous place, you had to outsmart with your own intuition and survival sense, now feel like just obstacle you can power through with the help of stat bonuses and perks. Genuinely. It's like a crutch for people who don't want to embrace the hardcore part of the game. But come on, this game already has infinity mods, rollback saves, and all the head holding you could ask for, if you really want it. So why not focus on something that actually needs to be? For example, I don't know, the combat system? It's clunky, primitive, borderline broken. Even modders have been trying to fix it for years. That's where the effort should go, not into redesigning the entire game to cater to a mass audience at the expense of its original concept. I mean, what is this? There were so many incredible directions the game could have gone. They could have expanded the idea of mental instability, giving us multiple layers of psychological states that actually affect how the character perceived the world around them. That idea was already there from the beginning. Why not develop it into something truly meaningful? They could have added proper ranged combat, something really functional and useful, because in this game it seems like trash, honestly, with all respect. A brand new biome, something we never seen before. New characters, better world generation without arbitrary limits, or even a deeper, scarier version of Charlie. They could have added terrifying events in the dark, expanded the weirdness of the world, made the game psychologically disturbing, not just quirky. And that's to me is a one and only right direction. And I'm not talking about the whole horror part now. I mean that developers should concentrate on really meaningful things like combat systems, like improving the depth of this game, make it more unique, make experience of player more valuable. And there is a plenty ways how they can do it, not waste so much efforts. But it seems like they more about to chasing money for me, honestly, but I will talk about it maybe a little bit later. But now the game dot feels like it's evolving or of in its own style. Like it's like more they degrading, and it's not feels like something big happened here. Actually don't. It's not ridiculous and it's not radical dramatic changes, but I really feel it, and it's unpleasant for me because I really like this game and I don't want to feel like it's dying, like it's moving in wrong direction. Because if it would continue, I would see total collapse of old rules, of old atmosphere, or valuable values that I like this game. I like this game because of unique experience, unique style, and unique decisions and mysterious world that not like ours. It's really unique game. It's really different world, and I appreciated it. I appreciated all mechanics, all strange things that happened here. But now it looks like they decided to cancel it and make this game more uh, more common, more like ours. And I don't like it because this game was almost perfect in own way, and even with all these problems, lags, bugs, servers, and mechanical problems, it's anyway feels so natural by itself. Now, even with this little and don't really matter, don't really big changes, it feel like it's something's went wrong. It's not like one day changes that can broke the whole world. No, but it's a start of very dramatical experience, and it could be catastrophical for truly fans like me. I think because I really understood this whole concept of this game from the beginning. I really appreciated this approach. Like they, okay, we don't use skill system, we don't use these common things, we use our world style, our own unique mechanics, and you should to adapt. Like player is a character itself, player trying to adapt for new changes, for world that's trying to kill him constantly. But now it's not about it, it's more like okay, I will just survive long enough, I will um, upgrade my character and I will win easily, or I will, I don't know, bring more resources, be more powerful. But earlier you should to make decisions in your head, you should to resist the world and you should to outsmart it, and that's the things why this game is so valuable. But now I don't know what it's turned to it, and I still like this game, I still playing it, but I really hope that business will not broke this game, because obviously now developers doesn't care about this concept itself. They like care only about money, only about to attract the most casual auditory, and I don't appreciate it. Like it's killing the whole creative process, like it's killing creativity of this game, it's killing uniquity, and it's bad, it's really bad, because like wow, uh, it's already have success, why it need to be broken for some new players? I don't feel like it's fair. So it's my opinion, you could write in comments what do you think about it. um, Sincerely yours, Sayama. Goodbye.